So, how do you find your range then?
68 minus 8.
60?
Yeah.
7 classes, so 67 classes. Can I do 5 or 10?
No, it's asking you to do 9.
No, but I mean, can I do groups of 5 or 10? Remember, I like my class was to be.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, so ideally we'd like to do 10 or 5.
Yeah.
Which one should we do?
5.
Closer to 10.
10.
10. So, what do? We grab 8. That's my lowest. What's the 10 that's below 8?
0.
0.
I mean 10
Or
or 9.
you could do
No, but it's easier. The whole idea of it is, okay, which is cleaner? To say 3 to 12, 13 to 22.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or is it clearer to say 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29? So find the 10 that's less than 8. The 10 that's less than 8 is, you guys said was what?
0.
0. 0. So then your next one, it would be, what's my class with 10? Add 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Done. And then figure out what goes with them. What comes before 10? 9. Just ask Ramsey. She had it already like 5 hours ago. Okay. And then figure out your tallies. Or maybe it's Bruce who had it 5 hours ago. I don't know. One of them had it.
I'll snatch it.
And find your frequencies, find your relative frequencies, find your cumulative frequencies. All right, let's go over this. So relative frequency is how it relates to the whole, the ratios, right?
Yeah.
So how many are there total?
20.
20. So that's 1 over 20. So it's 0.05.
Yep.
This one would be 2 over 20. 0.1.
1.
This one would be 0.3.
3.
0.15, 0.20, 0.1, 0.1. Good? Cumulative is, remember cumulative final is everything from the beginning up to now? It's everything up to that point. So how many do we have in the beginning? Just the 1. The next one, we add 2 more. So we have 1 plus 2, 3. And the next one we add 6 more. 9, add 3 more, 12, add 4 more, 16, 18, and 20. Who thinks it's a good idea we're reviewing this stuff before the final?
Great.
Do you guys all know it now? Makes sense now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes.
What about the histo?
Empirical rule.
What?
Yeah, what is
Empirical rule.
That's the like 88, 96 weird shit.
Oh yeah, histogram. I'm so sorry. Yes, so make a histogram. Hold up. Okay. Histogram.
Oh, we gotta get
It's a
the
bar
boundaries.
graph, right?
Chart.
Sort of, but they should be touching. So here I've got, what's my highest frequency I have?
69.
6. You guys see this one?
Yeah.
So I got at least to 6. So here I go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my first group has a height of 1. My second group has a height of 2. Is that right? And then it goes to 6. And then it goes to
4
3.
or 3 and then 4.
And then 4.
2
And then 2.
then 2.
And then 2.
Can you do it with relative frequency?
You
you just
can.
axis label.
Yeah, then that would be the same thing. Only instead of saying 6 here, you'd be saying,
I did point.
you'd be doing 0.3 there. So this would be 0.05, 0.1, 0.15, 0.2, 0.25, 0.3.
You gotta color them in, right?
You don't have to.
Oh.
But if you did it with numbers, because that's easier, then you just have that. Good? Either one's fine. Doesn't matter. Now, you could find the boundaries along the side if you remember those, or since I didn't ask you to find the boundaries this time, you could just write in what the class is. So this class is 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29. But here's the thing, don't do this. This last one is 60 to 69. Don't write it here. This is not 60 to 69. This is 60 to 69. Everybody look up here for a second. This is 60 to 69, not this. So this should be centered here. Everybody understand that?
So what if we just run out of space though?
Then write it sideways.
Okay.
All right, don't go sticking it here. That's going to cost you points. Everybody okay with that part?
Yup.
Now let's go move on to Snowball and our Snowball. Empirical rule. Do you guys remember empirical rule?
Vaguely.
Push that one.
Yeah,
I don't
percent
even-
of
I
percent.
don't
What were the
even
percents
remember
again?
that word coming out of my mouth.
Almost.
99.8.
It's
99.7.
7.
99.7.
95%.
95, and the person was
68.
68.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Let's
Also
go.
known as that 68, 95, 99.7
Sorry, I'm
rule.
just,
Yeah.
Right? So this is the 68, 95, 99.7 rule. Whoops. It's been a long time. So what do? We do this. Here's our middle. What's our middle? 37. Standard deviation is how much? 2. 4.
4.
7.
7.
22. Hi. What's our standard deviation? 7 ounces. 7. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
So I could go 1 standard deviation in either direction, right? And that would get me to 30 and 44.
Yeah.
This is 68% is going to be from here to here. From here to here. Everybody see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
If I go 2 standard deviations in either direction, then from here to here, this would become what?
23.
23. And try to do that in blue. And this would become 51. Then I expect what percent to be in this range? 95%.
Okay, this is, I remember this.
Everybody still on good with that one? If I went out 3 standard deviations. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then what percent should lie in that range?
99.7.
99.7. Sounds like a radio station. Good? Yes? So the first question is, what's the approximate percentage of hamsters weighing between 23 and 51 ounces? So here's 23, here's 51. What percentage is that? 95%. 2 standard deviations. Everybody follow that? Second question is, what range would you expect, within what range would you expect to find 68% of the hamsters? Find it.
Can you scroll down just a smidge?
No, you draw your own picture.
I'm trying to draw my own picture.
just
37's in the middle. Add and subtract 7s.
No.
Standard deviations.
Okay.
Where's your picture?
Well, I didn't know I was.
All right. What'd you guys get?
30 to 44 ounces.
30 to 44.
You can't just say within 1 standard deviation?
I put that and then wrote it out. 'cause I
Good.
figured.
Now, everybody find Snowball Z-score. a z-score represents,
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
oh, yes.
Number of standard deviations of values above or below the mean.
Yep. Oh, don't put the question mark at the end. So, how many standard deviations a value is above or below the mean? So first figure out how far 32 is from the mean, and then figure out how many standard deviations that is by dividing by a standard deviation. What's a standard deviation?
7.
7. So figure out how far 32 is from the mean, and then divide by 7.
Yeah. Just 1. It would be 5 divided by
Is
7.
Snowball above or below the mean?
But below.
Below. He's a little tiny baby hamster. He's small.
Yeah.
Alright, so he should be negative. His z-score should be negative.
Oh.
Negative 0.714.
Yeah.
Okay, now watching this may help you somewhat on the final. Actually doing it will help you a lot more on the final. Just saying.
Just saying. Just a heads up.
Okay.
She's full of good advice. Retirement. This.
401k.
Alright, so this one here, guys, next page.
Easy.
Don't worry about the mean, just find the median and the mode. Find the median and the mode. I will give you guys
This is the median.
10 seconds to find the median. Find it. Maybe 20 seconds.
Yeah, at least write them.
Is the median 3?
No.
No, you gotta put them in order first.
Oh my goodness. You gotta show it.
Alright, so you guys have them in order? Yeah. 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 6. Which one's the median?
1.
1.
1.
That's the one in the middle. What's the mode?
1.
1, because it occurs the most.
Yup.
Good? Alright, moving on. We're gonna skip that one. I want to do this one next. Weighted mean and the following.
Don't you just. You
So this is a weighted mean.
And then you get the
It's
total.
like your grade,
And then,
right? So 20% of the class is the final, say. And so you scored 80 on that. 15% is homework. Say you scored a 74 on that. 45% is all your exams. You scored 81% on that. 20% is labs. I don't know. And you scored a 67 on that. So what's your grade in the class? Find it.
Wait a second.
Weighted mean.
Do we have to like add up all these first?
no, you have to do this and then add them up, and that's going to be a percentage for the class, right?
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I hope so.
It's been a while. That's all I'm going to say.
Yo.
Those grades are going to be 76.95.
Okay.
We should.
Hey,
We won't give me 75. Maybe 77%. I remember in high school, in my algebra class, I had a C minus. No, it was C. Yeah, it was C plus. It was a C plus. It was a 99.95, and I had the teacher who, at the beginning of the class, was like, "I'm not gonna raise your grade. Not even gonna round up." And then I went to the end of the class, and I'm like, "Hey, you were trying to round up my grade? I'm trying to get that B." He's like, "Nope."
Can we do it on calculator or no?
Yes, totally.
No, on test, yeah?
What?
On test.
You can use a calculator, sure.
Oh, I just know if we need to.
Because in the first step, you're only allowed to use like
The basics.
the
Right,
basic
but-
calculator.
But by the time you go, yeah, but,
You
yeah.
don't think we're gonna cheat? There's too much stuff to cheat on.
You don't even know how to cheat.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to cheat on this.
No, you can write. You can literally. Yeah, I would even know.
I mean, all you're doing is multiplying these numbers
like.
and adding them. I mean, I don't know how, yeah, matter.
I'm not savvy enough to like input things in here
Yeah.
and like find them later, like a
I can type hello.
laptop or something.
Is this what everybody got?
Yo.
Huh?
Ready to move on?
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay. Right, so, as a reminder, a weighted mean, you multiply every x value by its weight, and you divide by the sum of the weights. But, in this case, for a class, the sum of the weights is 1. Make sense?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Oh boy.
So we only got 1 minute of class left.
Oh, you have the only 1 minute class left.
Yeah. You know, I was just gonna let it rock,
Yeah,
but
we got the whole weekend to study, you know.
Alright,
And we're probably gonna come on
so tell you guys
Tuesday.
what, in the next 30 seconds, just figure out what kind of problem this is. What kind of problem is it?
Isn't it like the proportion problem?
Talk to your neighbors, what kind of problem is it?
Isn't it the proportion problem?
Oh, wait. I've got 5 minutes, guys. 7:20 on Thursday, I got 5 minutes. We're doing this one. We're doing this one.
I'm in the same
Let's do it on this A. What's that?
He switched them. You weren't aware?
Yeah. Yeah. I got the memo too. I got the email.
32% of the people in the US have a college degree. Find the probability that exactly so
What kind of problem is it?
probability.
Right? Isn't that what it was? Probability?
It's called. I'll find out. I got my notes.
I need to do micro.
Probability, I guess, but that's what chapter 4 or chapter 5.
I should, so we have to.
So it's definitely 4, 5, or 6.
I can't remember. I remember us using this, but I don't know the formula to do that.
If these ones, if the normal.
Yeah, it's the, oh, this is the one I found.
I found this right here.
Oh no, yeah, go back.
until 9:45.
Yeah, cause this, that's way too far ahead.
Hey guys, you have a final in 1 week. It's very important to be able to recognize this problem. So, it is,
There's a binomial.
it's a binomial problem. Why is it a binomial problem? You got, you guys, quiet. You guys, quiet. People want to be able to pass this final. So there's only 2 possible choices, right? Either you have a college degree or you don't. You have a fixed number of trials, right? You're picking 8 people, and then you find the probability that exactly 2 of them are successes, which means you have 6 failures. Do you guys remember how to do that one?
Is that the 8 choose 2?
Yeah, it is the 8 choose 2.
Oh,
Binomial.
Oh, we draw like the branches? Oh, shit. Yeah, so we draw
Well,
the tree.
it's easy if you don't draw the branches because there's 8 levels of branches. So this is that whole. Everyone look up binomial. Chapter 5.
I don't have. I'm marking it out.
This is chapter 5. Binomial.
You had a lot of notes.
There's a lot of studying to do.
Probability that probability of x is equal to NCX times t to the x. Here, I'll put parentheses around that. Times t to the x times q to the
Oh yeah.
n minus x.
Yeah, this one is
You guys remember that one?
Yeah, I remember
So
this.
you guys just do A. Do A.
Okay, okay.
so we already have P. Okay, for sure. So it's gonna be 8C3, 2. There you go.
Figure out what your N is, figure out your X is, figure out what your P and your Q are.
Probability,
What's 1?
wait, the probability is 0.5, right? Because it's either they're going, they have a degree or they don't have a degree? No?
Okay, so this is what? I'm pretty sure this is the
Alright,
formula.
so
right?
what's your N? What's your N? 8. N choose, what's my X? 2. Times, what's my P?
0.32.
0.32 to the
Second
X
power.
to the 2 successes, which means 0.68, because 32 plus what gives me 1? 68%.
Yep.
To that, if I have
And 6
2
power.
successes, how many failures do I have?
6.
6. Everybody on board?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about you guys calculating that. That's less of a concern. Find the mean, variance, and standard deviation. You guys remember how to find those ones?
See that?
Mean, variance, and standard deviation?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, NP. That's my mean. My variance is NPQ. That's my variance. And then my standard deviation, yep, is square root of NPQ. So this would be N is 8, P is 0.32, right? NPQ would be 8 times 0.32 times, what's Q? 0.68. This would be the square root of whatever that is. Whatever you got there. All right. Now we'll see some of you guys on Tuesday if you come.
I will be here.
If not, I'll see the rest of you guys on Thursday. And we'll go
Tuesday
through more
at
of
5,
this.
right?
What's that?
Tuesday at 5.
5:30.
Oh.
Yeah, 5:30 to 7.
Alright.
For tutoring.
Come a little late.
Okay.
I can do that.
5:30 for review. 5:30. Don't come at 5. Come at 5:30. At 5 I'll be in 601. If you have questions.
I can print out my computer in the future, right?
Yeah.